welcome y'all again to another episode of the Imperfect Nation. Imperfect Nation podcast coming live to you from McAllen, Texas, Floyd's house. All right. Well, first off, before we do the introductions, let's talk about Houston real quick and the whole hurricane and the storm that we got going on. Well, I guess mostly Houston, Port Aransas, Corpus Christie, Rockport, all those got hit pretty hard. Houston's still underwater right now. The hurricane actually went out to the Gulf and then got some strength, picked up some more water, and then came back inland and it's heading towards Louisiana, the border of Texas and Louisiana right now. So there's still gonna be some more rain. So just keep that in mind if you guys are the giving type. Some people aren't. Some people aren't the giving type. But if you find that in your heart, donate to the Red Cross. There's a lot of people that are sending food and supplies out there, water, just simple things that people are going to need, to get through the next few weeks, few months, whatever. Don't just change your little profile pic on Facebook because that doesn't do shit.
Doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sending my thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care what you're thinking.
Right.
Like, action is better than words. Like, come on, man.
There you go.
Yeah. But who we got today? What are we talking about today?
Got LB on the mic.
Dang.
What's on gang signs now?
A lot of enthusiasm
All
coming
black.
from the green mic.
Right, all
You got
black.
the black socks, black pants, black shades, black shirt. Damn.
All black, everything.
All black.
I mean,
Black
I'm
everything.
Too, so
Yeah, Zach usual. Representing Cleveland, 216.
Hey, that's 2 days in a row with no Cleveland shirt though. He's got the Jordan shirt on there.
Sorry.
I'm Mike Floyd.
Proud of you.
Hey, so to stay on that the whole Houston flooding thing and everything, the hurricane, your boy Joel Osteen. What's up with your boy?
Hey, I don't know, man.
So, you want to talk about him, right? So,
I want to talk about
that's
him.
why I brought it up.
he kept through it like he got the tea. Like y'all want to talk about him.
So,
Let's talk about it.
I did see a video. I saw several videos actually of, and I drove by the church before. I'm pretty sure everybody saw the church off the highway.
Yeah, you
Right?
can't
Oh,
miss it.
recently?
Can't
Oh,
miss it.
I thought you were talking about like you.
You can't miss it.
Can't miss it. But so my cousin's in Houston, and I saw this video first, and this go to show you, like, like if you're not really informed on a topic, like maybe do some research or whatever like that, because it kind of backfired on me. So anyway, my cousin's in Houston.
Okay.
And I saw a video saying, I'm pretty sure the same video we all saw. A dude came up to the front door, shit was locked. Motherfuckers in there working and everything like that. So I saw it, and it struck a chord. I'm like, man, how can a mega church like that, you know what I mean, like have their doors locked in a crisis? And as we can see in the video, the floor is dry, this and that and the other. Made a very convincing video, and few hours later, I got a text message from my cousin who's in the storm, but that's her church. And she explained to me what that church does for the community of Houston and why the doors were closed at the moment. There was flooding in the church. The staff was inside prepping the church to be able to receive people at that time. They finally opened their doors to the public to help out. Like, they got a lot of donations. They have a lot of things to help out, to aid, just like what we're trying to tell people to donate and everything. So, I mean, we just have to be informed, Like I felt some type of way when she said that. I was like feeling crunchy a little bit.
So how you feel about Joel Osteen saying that what they weren't going to do was start taking in people until all of the other surrounding churches are at capacity? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I feel like,
let's remind of what this what's a Lakewood Church. Let's remind of the capacity in which this facility.
It's an expired ballpark.
It's where the Houston Rockets used to play.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about we're talking tens of thousands of seats or space available. So
true, and
But we got to wait until all the other ones fill up to capacity first.
It's not, to my understanding, what I was explaining is not that they were waiting for, you know.
Well, that's what Joel Osteen actually said. So it's not.
Actually, Joel Osteen hasn't said shit.
But that's what's come from his people.
Yeah.
Okay, per se. Maybe not from him directly.
They're not waiting for.
Then why did they say that?
Look, man, I can't account as to why. So you can't.
But what I'm saying is,
as to why.
you're getting your information from someone on the ground there. But these are people that are also on the ground, but are actually affiliated with the actual operations of the church. You feel me? They're not just regular parishioners. These are actual operational members of the church that deal with the ins and outs business.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
So the church is prepared to help out the public in the aid, as far as my understanding.
You can interpret it that way.
I mean, that's what was said to me. It's not interpreted. That's what was translated. You know, they have everything that these folks lost everything.
True.
Things that we take for granted right now, that church has it right now, ready to distribute it to the public.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we're, you know, for debating purposes, I'm pretty sure you're trying to like spice up a debate right now. But
I just asked your opinion, which you never shared it.
It didn't sound like a debate to me.
I just asked your opinion, which you never shared. But I mean,
what's it? What do you want to know?
I mean, hold on, but
well, I'm saying though,
opinion. I can't give you an opinion. Like right now, it's not about opinions. It's about It's about what it is right now. We could sit back and banter all day back and forth. Opinion.
I mean, I guess the real issue is, did they open up the church for people in a timely manner? And I think that's the thing that people are thinking that they didn't. Like it's been a few days now that other shelters and stuff are filling up, and that this pillar of the community, the church, hasn't done much, and it's taking. Well, I don't want to say taking because people willingly give the money to the church and stuff like that as tithes and stuff, but people feel like it should have been more out there, you know, at least as a stopping point. Even if part of the church was flooding, or if the area is prone to flooding, which is I've seen in some of the articles that the area is prone to flooding as a reason why the church wasn't open right away. But still, people could have gathered there and gotten away from their houses in the areas around that were flooded.
I'm sure that church isn't you know, nowhere near you know, in its ability. I'm sure it's not just like any other, you know, like storefront church or any other small building. Like that's like you said, if you've driven by that place, you would be amazed at you know how big that place is. So my thing is, like, to your point, if there was flooding in some areas,
that doesn't take away from the fact that the church could still, like, there's some
exactly.
Areas that are not.
So my thing is, like, okay, you got flooding in some areas, but that's a big building that can hold tens of thousands of people. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So just leave the doors open and let people walk in and everything like that.
Well, shit, isn't that what all the other places are
doing?
Get
them off the street.
At least get them off the street.
I
mean that's definitely contestable, but what I'm saying is that from my source, from my cousin, you know, just relaying that information to me, saying, "Hey, look, man, like that's far from the truth." You know,
well, I'll put some pictures up because I got the pictures of it, and all the areas that are flooded are like under the church. Yeah. So the areas people ain't gonna be sleeping at.
So, but not to distract from anything else. There is a lot of good that's going on in the Houston area right now. People that we know that are affiliated with, they're doing a lot of good stuff up there. A lot of other law enforcement agencies, they're out there helping people, helping the elderly, helping people get out of their houses, helping people with their, even, you know, horses, farm animals, getting cattle up to higher ground and things like that. I mean, it's going to be a lot of work to get the city back on its feet.
Yeah, man, never underestimate the power of social media. I know we've talked about it before, where social media activism isn't, you know, but I can attest to that there's been a lot of people engaging on social media. I know of one instance where a friend of mine back home, shout out to Chelsea Has Rooney for her efforts in
shout out Chelsea.
Yeah, she definitely put in a good word on her social media sites, Twitter, Facebook. Apparently there was a woman who had family members out in the Houston area that were in distress at their house, couldn't find other family members or whatnot, and I guess through social media activism, she hit her Twitter people up, and I guess that there's folks out there that are asking the public or whomever, if they have any knowledge of people in need, and they put that word out, and they're actually able to locate the 2 individuals that this woman who was missing, and a third person. So shout out to the social media activists and folks that are just putting a good word out.
Negative.
No, it is negative. I'm about to call this thing reporters.
in that sense, but in this sense,
Bruh.
in this sense, they came through for people through social
What
media.
you got, Floyd?
Bruh,
What you
these
got? What you
reporters,
got?
though?
Yeah,
These reporters are off the chain right now, bro. Have y'all seen the video of the chick in the little shelter? And the reporter keeps shoving that mic in her face?
Oh, she gets pissed off, right?
Yeah, and she starts cussing her out on live TV, and Jim Acosta's like, "Oh, we see you're dealing with a upset family right now." Like, no shit. Like, she lost everything, my guy. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And you sitting there throwing a microphone in her face, like, how do you feel about this? What the fuck you think I feel?
Yeah.
Inconsiderate, right?
Yeah, it's like,
inconsiderate to the tragedy.
I got my kid. She's literally holding her daughter right now. Like,
But is that social media though?
it's social media because it's all over social media right now. And all these reporters think they're goddamn fucking heroes snitching on people.
What news sources?
Yeah, man. What's the dude, man?
This is CNN.
This is CNN.
That's CNN. Jim Acosta's CNN.
What's the one dude's name? Lamas or whatever.
Yeah,
bro. Like this dude, man. Like there was people going to a supermarket. You can call it looting or whatever, but in this situation, you know what I'm saying, people need to survive, right? Taking food and necessities, right? This isn't looting, of riot times and stuff like that, where people are taking TVs and shit. People are taking food and necessities, you know what I'm saying, diapers and whatnot. And the man called the police. He called the police on these people in need. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, in times like this, what does currency mean? What does currency mean? What value does currency have in this moment?
Nothing.
It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It isn't like this person was taking it and reselling it or taking it and, you know what I'm saying? They're taking it because they need it and they could not access it otherwise. So my thing is, you call the police on these people?
Well, the police answered.
Of course they did.
Like, man, we have bigger fish to fry right now.
Man, at this point, there ain't no fish to fry. I guess it was a local supermarket.
Like, okay.
I don't know if it was like that because HEB. I mean, obviously we've all seen HEB. They sent they sent a bunch of 18-wheelers up there to help, and I think they're posted at some location, and starting at like 4 p.m. free meals to the public or whoever is pretty much on their site. Whoever needs to eat, come and see them people. So if it's HEB, it's still HEB. I'm sure they're not gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Because people are in need.
Yeah, exactly.
But the fact that this journalist,
and you got roast on Twitter, man.
Yeah, they drug him.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you see what Best Buy was doing though?
No.
Bruh, so they were taking the bottled water, right? And they were selling packs of bottled water for $42.
Best Buy.
I kid you not. I got hit.
Limited quantities. $29.99, $42.99.
Bruh. So once again, Twitter activated, and they drugged it. And they're like, whoa. What it was an employee mistakenly took the price of the single bottle of water and multiplied it to do the whole case. I'm like, nobody else in that store thought that was smart.
From it, though?
Bro, people were buying that.
Man, let me ask you this question. When the hell you ever walk into Best Buy and I'm like, I'm gonna get some water while I'm here?
Never.
Exactly.
Never, man. That is horrible. That's horrible.
Well, hey, there's money in tragedy.
They did the public statement,
Yeah, they had to. They had to save face.
Yeah.
Now, talk about saving face.
Do you believe?
No, I believe it was there.
Who do you think authorized that? Do you think it was a greedy employee, opportunist? Or do you think it was the company saying...
No, I don't think it was a company. I think it was a dumbass employee who thought they were doing the right thing. They probably got told by the manager, hey, put these bottled waters out, put the price on it. The manager didn't tell them what price to put. They're like, well, shit, it's $2 per bottle.
The price on the outside is the same price as inside. So this had to be something that...
No, so they jacked the price of bottled water up at Best Buy. A bottle like this is going to cost you like $3 in there. Like just regular ass water.
Oh, normal.
Just normal ass water. Normal day, $3 per bottle. They don't sell packs of water.
Hurricane prices though.
Yeah, it's going to be $42.
That's what I'm saying. Is that Best Buy themselves as a company?
No, that's the.
I don't think that was a company thing. That probably was like a store, an individual store thing.
I think an individual thing. So I mean,
but either way, they're still representing Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? Are they not?
Man, I'd fire that person, man.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
But still,
that's probably what's going to
individual still representing Best Buy, and the store is representing Best Buy, the franchise
Well,
as a
shout
whole.
out to Best Buy if they did reprimand that employee that.
I mean, what they going to do? They had to. Like, they had no choice.
I'm sure it's not happening right now, but it's going to happen. Like, he's, you know.
But I mean, who would stand by that though? That's inhumane. That's horrible.
Nobody's standing by it. Nobody.
Man,
The company's not
listen,
standing by
man,
it.
if somebody were to walk in there and take that damn pack of water, I wouldn't care less.
Just walk out of that bitch. Like,
You walk out, walk in, walk out with it. I wouldn't care any less. As long as it ain't walking out with a damn TV. Because what you gonna do? What you gonna do with a damn TV in your house
you
flooded?
can't float on that bitch.
But that's my thing though. Like,
fam.
that's looting.
You had to put that back.
You take that water. You need that water because you ain't gonna turn on the faucet at the house. The house flooded and drink that contaminated water.
Right, you ain't about to stay at home and play that new Xbox,
So
man.
again, if somebody were to walk in there and take that water and had to punch somebody out for, hey man, don't put that damn price on there like that, bro.
Now speaking of
But people actually pay for it.
they got to.
I
Like,
mean,
they gotta
What
get
you gonna
water.
do?
You need water to survive.
Walk away with the goddamn water and be like, I ain't paying $42.
What, you gonna run through the water like this?
Football carried out the joint.
I mean, they gonna have to run after you too, and they gonna have to try to take that shit back to the store. So they
I was
probably
gonna, man, listen.
run into a mob outside,
You
Yeah,
taking
create a
water?
frenzy.
Well, we in the water.
or just bust the package open and just.
Start throwing bitch.
That probably would have ended up being the result, and it would have been even worse.
Who you gonna charge for this shit?
That would have been even worse. It would have been even worse on damn Best Buy, because somebody would have been World Star, and the caption would have been something crazy like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Best Buy.
Best Buy denies water in the hurricane. Like,
Yeah, like.
Hey, so how do y'all feel about Reverend Al Sharpton still doing that little ministers for historic interfaith march on Washington while this whole Hurricane Harvey
I
thing's
heard
still
about
going on?
that. Man, listen.
I don't know about.
I don't. Me personally, I think they should have like rescheduled it. But like, hey man, we still gonna march, but we gonna wait till everybody's taken care of down in Houston.
Right, at least direct something towards that. Like,
Yeah,
y'all,
it
I
wasn't
get y'all
really
got
good
y'all
look,
thing,
man.
bro. Like, they was doing too much right there. Like, just
Doing the most.
the most.
I'm just glad you ain't out there taking selfies, man. But
Hey,
They out there
man.
doing push-ups on the march.
Hey, the man getting it back, man.
No, he's not.
he never had it, you know. Once he getting back that.
Probably one of his young family members put him on. Like, look, man, just look.
Nah, man.
Young
You need to
family
stop-
members?
You need to stop getting pumped up by the Hodge brothers, man. Fucking get off of that shit.
Hey,
Yeah, but how'd y'all feel about President Trump's response to this?
well, Mexico gonna pay for the wall. At least we know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I mean-
it's a great response from Governor Abbott and the senators of the Texas and stuff
But
like
I mean,
that.
but
It's a
what
great
can he
response.
really do though, right?
No, I know.
Like,
I'm
the
just
thing is, because everybody was bashing on Obama during the which crisis was it?
Katrina?
Katrina.
He was,
No, he wasn't.
You always see those beams. Of
Yeah.
people.
Hey, for
Y'all ain't
those
see
who
all
might
the-
misunderstand, that's sarcasm. That's pure sarcasm.
Is it?
No. Well, not
Oh, for me, yeah, that's
you, it's
sarcasm.
sarcasm.
No,
No,
because
those who believe-
there's people
they believe.
they like you put out that are actually pissed off about Obama.
In response to Katrina.
Hold on. All right. So this what you put earlier.
We'll give it to Floyd, man. Put it in the show notes, man. Because apparently a lot of people are under the impression that Obama was on vacation or golfing or whatnot during Hurricane Katrina.
How come we never saw Obama helping the Katrina victims? Oh, that's right. He was golfing at the time.
That's those people that are also reporting people getting food from the grocery store during the hurricane. Those are the same people.
Probably.
But no, the reason I brought it up is I was watching CNN earlier, and they were talking about it. Like, whoa, he could have did this, and I'm like, but he self-admitted doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So why would he go down there and try to lead a hurricane evacuation effort? Like,
he did authorize it as I don't know if it's authorization, but he did make it a federal disaster.
Yeah.
So it's already like federal money and federal agencies.
that's all
coming
he can
in.
really do. Like, if
Exactly.
he goes down there, it's just going to be
Declared an
distractions.
emergency, right? Declared an
Take
emergency.
pictures with fucking fluffy.
But that's the thing, though. Like everything with him, it seems like it's a photo op or something. Like, bro, like play your role, bro. We get it. You're trying to do as much as you can, and that's appreciated. Cool, right?
That's why I think in this position, I think he did the right thing just because he went down to Corpus real quick. He saw what the fuck was going on. Like, all right, I fucking see it now. Because, living in New York, you don't see fucking hurricanes.
Right.
You don't experience this shit. But now he's like, oh shit, this shit's real. So I'm thinking now, instead of trying to cut money from FEMA, he might like, yo,
you seen
give these
Sandy.
motherfuckers a couple $100 million.
Yeah, I think we had that conversation the other day, or yesterday about Ted Cruz and his opposition to giving the FEMA money to the victims of the Hurricane Sandy up there. And
right. But now that he sees it down here, he may change his tune.
I mean,
but it's New Jersey though. Nobody cares about New Jersey.
Yeah, but it also affects New York though. So y'all like rival cousins, man.
We ain't even cousins. It's more like
rival cousins.
It's more like third cousin removed,
I mean, but y'all right next to each other though. Like y'all
might be next to each other.
Only thing
y'all might as well be
that
like
bridge, man. That's
y'all might as well be just one big city, man.
Nah,
like, y'all
man. We don't claim that over there. That's that cousin who keeps getting arrested and everything. Like you see him at the family reunion, you just give him like one of these, and you just walk away. Like you don't want nothing to do with him.
So Jersey's better than New York?
No, Jersey's worse than New York. Nah, bro. That's like Miami and Tallahassee. Nobody talks about Tallahassee.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Tallahassee though is like hella far from Miami though.
I mean, but
like they're not even close.
It's still in the same state.
We're not.
It's connected by a road.
Like Tallahassee's like up in the panhandle. Like Miami's like down at the bottom.
Hey man, I stick by it.
But man, I mean, this natural disaster, man, it's bringing a lot of people together, which is cool, and also sparking a lot of interesting divisiveness amongst the people too. So.
It's crazy that they're politicizing a storm.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, that's how it.
That's what I don't understand it.
That's how it always is, though. That's how it always is.
Like for your own cause. Like
that's how it always is.
The motives behind it, man. The hidden agenda or whatnot, man.
But what's the hidden agenda though? Like come out on top though. Like how you come out on top?
Well, no, exactly. There's going to be whether it's Republicans or Democrats. One of them wants to come out on top as far as looking better in the eyes of the people. Like there's always an ulterior motive, but behind what some of these people are going to do. I hate to say it, but that's just the way I see it. I mean, because someone's trying to push a cause.
Was a Breakfast Club, they were talking about it, and the old girl they had up there, she was just bashing them on their response. I'm like, bruh, like they're getting everything down there. Like, let them at least finish the shit, then start bashing them. Like, damn, get a shit down and settle or something, man. But you're judging from your ivory tower up in New York, like, bruh.
The only thing that, like, because we've been through a lot of hurricanes, man, and the only thing I can say is, a learning, point from this is if they ask you to evacuate, man, evacuate.
They told them not to
evacuate. They told people not to, and then now they telling them to evacuate.
But now you can't evacuate.
What the fuck? Like, they can't leave now. Like, hey, y'all, look, we know the storm coming and stuff. Look, it's just best to shelter in place, ride it out.
Based on everything I saw, like, They estimated the amount of rain. They estimated the infrastructure.
Bro, what news networks are you going through?
Dude, it's all over the Weather Channel, man.
Now it is. But
fake news.
The mayor of Houston was on TV arguing with Governor Abbott. Abbott told him to fucking leave. Yeah. The mayor of Houston was like, nah, pimp. Listen to your local officials.
Nah, the same thing with the mayor of Corpus Christie. He said, I don't want to activate mandatory evacuation because it's going to put more people in danger, more people in the way. I mean, Corpus Christie's in his bad, but still.
I mean, what I saw, I heard people say, "Hey, man, evacuate." So
I think at the end of the day, when something like that comes out, you're gonna make your own decision. You know what I'm saying? People gonna make their own decisions.
Storms are dangerous, man. And you take it for granted. You think it's just a little bit of rain.
That point right there. All storms are dangerous because a lot of people down here were like. They're like, all right, whatever, but what if that bitch would have turned this way?
I would have been.
No, but you see a lot of people down here prepping, though. You see people down here getting their water and stuff together, filling up on gas.
It wouldn't have made it that far. It would have weakened, but at the most, we would have got the lingering rain. Bruh. But we wouldn't have got the hurricane.
You've been through hurricanes. You know how far inland these motherfuckers go.
We're only.
No, they usually stay off the coast, man. Bruh. And if they come, they die out.
Say that to Katrina.
We're not gonna get.
Katrina came
you're talking about Louisiana, though.
Bro, it's right up. It's in the same type of water. Like it's in the Gulf.
I mean, we're only what, man. Less than an hour from South Padre,
right? And people in San Antonio, which is like 2.5 hours from the damn coast, they was getting rained on. Crazy.
Just a little disclaimer: we are not meteorologists. We only go by what we know. So don't take anything we're saying serious.
We just watch the Weather Channel from time to time.
We're just going by our experiences. So don't call us out like, you're fucking stupid.
Well, shit, we're going by our experience, man. We don't get none of this in Colorado.
Bro, y'all get avalanches. The last time I flew into Colorado was a fucking blizzard.
Okay, that's snow.
And that was ice.
That's snow.
it was literally we're hovering over the airport and we couldn't fucking land because the damn
plane was just there.
Bro, it was just like this whole fucking time. I was just like,
I mean, shit happens. You know, sometimes.
Man, I was so pissed at my pops because he was like, "Oh, you're gonna go to Colorado." Do you not see the blizzard that's coming?
So let me ask you something. So you guys eventually, obviously, you guys landed, or did y'all take off to another airport?
No, they landed. I don't know how the fuck they did it.
So what was
they plowed the runway? They plowed the runway. The runways are heated.
Damn.
Shit.
That's a major international airport, bro.
The more you know.
Well, damn.
You can't just let that shut down.
This airport down here heated?
Hell no.
It is. Oh yeah, it's heated. It's heated, motherfucker.
Man, the place be out there fucking dodging potholes and shit.
Shit.
They're trying to keep the fucking concrete from melting.
Right, they gotta wet their thing, man, so it don't melt them damn tires once that boy touch down.
Don't warp it.
Moral of the story, man, if there's a storm coming, like, prep well, check your supplies.
And
make a decision.
Make a decision.
It's
make a decision, right?
I told my girl, like, if that shit would have came down here, you was gonna be gone. Like, straight up. Your ass was going west.
You have to.
Yeah, just take 83. Keep going.
Because
just go.
After that, it's too late, man.
Exactly. Don't wait till the last minute. So, if you want to join the conversation, you can hit us up on perfectnation.com, Facebook, Perfect Nation, YouTube, Perfect Nation. What else?
Snapchat, Imperfect Nat.
No, that's the same thing with Twitter, because for some reason they just won't let us make longer fucking names.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like, I don't know, man. And also, don't forget, I mean, if you can, help out the people in Houston, you never know, it might be you next time, so. Till next time.
Perfect Nation.
Bye.